God says this is not a drill. A massive tragedy could be coming your way within hours, and this message may be the only warning left for you. Please don't skip this. Listen closely, because this is not ordinary and it is not random. I am speaking to you right now because something serious is approaching your life, something that could shake your peace and test your strength if you are not prepared. You were guided here for a reason, and if you stay, you will understand how to protect yourself and walk through what is coming without being destroyed. This is urgent, and every second you remain here matters more than you realize. Type Amen if you believe. What I am revealing to you is not meant to scare you, but to awaken you before it is too late. There is a shift happening around you, something unseen but very real, and it is moving closer with every passing moment. If you ignore this, you may walk straight into confusion, loss, or pain that could have been softened or even avoided. But if you listen carefully, you will receive the awareness and protection that can change everything. You have felt something recently, a strange uneasiness or a quiet tension that you could not explain. That feeling was not your imagination. It was your spirit sensing what your eyes could not yet see. I have been trying to reach you in subtle ways, through thoughts, through moments of silence, through a pull in your heart that told you to slow down and pay attention. Now I am speaking clearly because the time for subtle signs has passed. Before you go any further, I ask you from your heart to like this video, because your simple action may help this reach another soul who needs this warning as much as you do. What is coming is not meant to destroy you, but it will test how grounded you are in faith, in awareness, and in obedience. Many walk blindly into storms because they refuse to listen when they are warned. You are not like them, and that is why you are here right now, hearing these words. I am giving you a chance to prepare, to stand strong, and to walk through this without losing yourself. There are decisions around you that are not as harmless as they seem. There are people, situations, and paths that may look normal on the surface, but they carry consequences that could unfold quickly. If you rush, if you ignore your inner voice, you may find yourself caught in something that escalates faster than you expect. That is why I am telling you to pause, to breathe, and to become aware of every step you take from this moment forward. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are not alone in this, even if it feels like you are. I am with you, watching over you, guiding you, and placing this warning directly in your path so you do not walk blindly into danger. There is protection available to you, but you must choose to stay connected, to listen, and to trust the guidance that is being given. This is not about fear, it is about awareness and alignment. Do not ignore the small signs that appear around you today. A delay, a sudden change, a feeling that tells you to stop or turn away. These are not coincidences. They are moments where I am trying to redirect you away from something harmful. Many people dismiss these signals and regret it later, but you have the opportunity to respond differently. There is a reason this warning is coming with urgency. Time is moving, and what is approaching is not waiting for you to be ready. You must become ready now, in your mind, in your spirit, and in your actions. Pay attention to where you go, who you trust, and what you decide in the next few hours. Your awareness in this window of time will make a difference you may not fully understand until later. You are stronger than you think, but strength alone is not enough if it is not guided. That is why I am speaking, so your strength is not wasted in the wrong direction. You have been through challenges before, and you have come out of them, but this moment requires a different kind of attention. It requires you to be still, to listen deeply, and to move with intention instead of impulse. There is protection over you, but protection works with awareness, not against it. I am not asking you to panic. I am asking you to stay alert and grounded. Keep your thoughts steady. Do not let fear take control, but do not ignore what you are feeling either. Balance is where your safety lies. You may not see the full picture right now, and that is okay. You are not meant to see everything, only to follow the guidance you are receiving step by step. Trust that each warning, each pause, each feeling is leading you away from something you do not need to experience. Trust that even in this urgency, there is care, there is love, and there is protection surrounding you. There are patterns around you that you have overlooked, small repetitions that seemed harmless at first, but are now forming something larger. These patterns are not random, and they are connected to what is approaching you. If you continue to ignore them, they will lead you into confusion, but if you recognize them now, you can step away before they fully take hold. Awareness is your shield in this moment, and it is growing stronger as you listen. Type yes to affirm. I want you to slow your thoughts down and observe what has been happening in your recent days. There have been moments where things did not feel right, where your spirit hesitated even when your mind tried to push forward. Those moments were not weakness, they were guidance trying to protect you. When something feels off, it is not always visible, but it is always meaningful. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful. It feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You must understand that not every opportunity is meant for you, even if it looks promising on the surface. There are paths that appear easy, but carry hidden weight. And if you step into them without discernment, they can pull you into difficulty. I am asking you to choose carefully, to pause before saying yes, and to listen to the quiet voice within you that knows when something is not right. That voice is not confusion, it is protection. There are also people around you whose intentions are not as clear as they seem. Not everyone who smiles at you carries good intentions in their heart. Some bring distraction, some bring pressure, and some unknowingly lead you toward situations that do not serve your well-being. You must remain grounded and not allow yourself to be influenced by voices that do not align with truth and peace. Type 222 if you trust God. This is a moment where you are being called to stand firm in who you are and what you believe. Do not let urgency push you into making rushed decisions. Even though time feels tight, wisdom moves calmly and deliberately. You do not need to react quickly, you need to respond wisely. There is something important about the next few hours that you must not ignore. Your actions, your movements, and your choices during this time will carry more weight than usual. A simple decision could shift the direction of your day in a way that protects you or exposes you. That is why I am asking you to stay present and aware of everything you do. You may feel a pull to go somewhere, to engage with someone, or to act on something quickly. Before you do, pause and ask yourself if it feels peaceful or pressured. Peace will guide you correctly, while pressure will lead you into mistakes. Learn to recognize the difference, because it will help you avoid what is not meant for you. There is also a need for you to guard your energy right now. Do not allow negativity, fear, or chaos from others to enter your mind. What you focus on will influence how you respond to what is happening around you. Stay centered, stay calm, and do not let external noise disrupt your inner clarity. You have been prepared for this moment in ways you may not fully understand. Everything you have experienced has built your awareness, your strength, and your ability to sense what is right and what is wrong. Trust that preparation now, because it is guiding you towards safety. Even if you feel uncertain, know that you are not walking alone. I am guiding you through every thought, every feeling, and every step. When you feel unsure, pause and breathe, and you will feel that guidance become clearer. It may not speak loudly, but it will always be there. There is a shift happening not just around you, but within you as well. You are becoming more aware, more sensitive to what is true and what is not. This awareness is not a burden, it is a gift that will help you navigate this moment with wisdom. Do not ignore it or push it away. The situation you are being warned about may not reveal itself immediately. It may come suddenly, or it may unfold gradually. But your preparation starts now. Every moment you stay alert and connected will strengthen your ability to respond correctly when the time comes. You are being given a chance that many do not receive. Most people walk into difficult situations without any warning, without any awareness, and without any preparation. But you have been chosen to receive this insight, to be guided, and to be protected. Do not take this lightly, but also do not let fear take control. Fear clouds your judgment, but awareness sharpens it. Stay calm, stay focused, and trust that you are being led in the right direction. There is something about your path that requires you to slow down today. Rushing will only create confusion, while patience will reveal clarity. Take your time with your decisions. Even if others around you are moving quickly, you are not meant to follow their pace. You are meant to follow guidance. You may also notice that certain plans change unexpectedly. Something may get delayed, cancelled, or redirected, and it may feel frustrating at first. But understand that not every change is a setback. Some are protection in disguise. What feels like an inconvenience may actually be keeping you away from something harmful. Trust the interruptions, trust the delays, and trust the redirections. They are not random, they are part of the protection surrounding you. Even when things do not go as planned, there is a purpose behind it. You are being asked to stay connected, to keep listening, and to remain present. Do not drift into distraction or ignore what you are feeling. Stay grounded in this moment, because it is guiding you towards safety and clarity. There is a quiet battle happening around you, not one that can be seen with your eyes, but one that influences your choices and your direction. It tries to pull your focus away, to make you distracted, rushed, or emotionally unsettled. This is why you may have felt scattered or unsure recently, because something has been trying to disrupt your clarity. But you are now stepping out of that confusion and into awareness. Type 1111 to affirm. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work? Just the right words. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must understand that your attention is powerful, and where you place it will shape what happens next. If you allow yourself to be distracted, you may miss the signals that are guiding you away from harm. But if you stay present and grounded, you will notice the subtle nudges that are leading you in the right direction. This is not the time to drift into autopilot. This is the time to stay fully awake and aware. There are situations that may appear urgent, demanding quick action from you, but not everything that feels urgent is truly important. Some urgency is designed to make you act without thinking, to pull you into decisions that are not aligned with your safety or your peace. You must learn to pause, even when things feel rushed, and give yourself a moment to listen within. You may also feel a strong emotional reaction to something soon, something that triggers fear, frustration, or confusion. That reaction is a signal, not a command. You do not have to act on every feeling immediately. Take a step back, breathe, and allow clarity to come before you respond. There is protection over your life, but it is activated through awareness and obedience. When you listen and follow what you are being guided to do, you strengthen that protection. When you ignore it, you weaken it. This is why I am speaking so clearly to you now, so you can remain aligned and protected. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are being asked to move carefully, not fearfully, but with intention. Pay attention to your surroundings, to your environment, and to the people you interact with. Notice what feels right and what feels off. Your spirit will always recognize what your mind cannot yet explain. There may be a moment soon where you feel like something is not right, even if everything looks normal on the surface. Do not ignore that feeling. It is one of the clearest forms of guidance you will receive. When you feel it, pause and reconsider your next step. This is also a time to protect your words. What you say in the next few hours matters more than usual. Words can open doors or close them, and they can either bring peace or create conflict. Choose your words carefully and avoid speaking out of emotion or pressure. You may find yourself in a conversation or situation where you feel pushed to respond quickly. Do not allow yourself to be pressured. Take your time, think clearly, and respond only when you feel calm and centered. You are not required to react instantly to everything around you. There is also something important about your physical movement today. Where you go, how you travel, and the timing of your actions all carry significance. Do not rush from one place to another without awareness. Move with intention, and stay mindful of your surroundings. You are being guided away from something that could have caused you harm, even if you do not see it yet. This guidance may come in the form of delays, changes, or sudden shifts in your plans. Do not resist these changes, because they are working in your favor. There is a deeper layer to this moment that you are beginning to understand. It is not just about avoiding danger. It is about strengthening your connection to guidance. This experience is teaching you to listen more closely, to trust more deeply, and to move more wisely. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Your awareness is growing. Your sensitivity to what is right and wrong is becoming sharper. This is a transformation that will continue beyond this situation and will help you in many areas of your life. There may be a moment where you feel tempted to ignore what you have heard, to go back to your usual way of moving and thinking. Resist that temptation. Stay with what you are learning, because it is protecting you in ways you cannot yet see. You are being given clarity in real time, step by step. You do not need to have all the answers at once. You only need to stay present and follow the guidance you are receiving in each moment. That is how you will move through this safely. There is also a need for you to remain calm no matter what you encounter. Panic will only cloud your judgment and make it harder for you to recognize what is right. Stay steady, breathe deeply, and keep your focus clear. You are stronger than this moment, and you are more prepared than you realize. Everything you need is already within you, and it is being activated right now as you listen and stay aware. Trust yourself, trust the guidance, and trust that you are being protected. There is something important about your timing today that you must respect. Even a small shift in when you act or where you go can change the outcome of your experience. You may feel an urge to hurry or to move quickly through tasks, but I am asking you to slow your pace and move with intention. When you slow down, you give yourself the chance to see what you would otherwise miss. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You must also be aware of your surroundings in a deeper way than usual. Look at the details. Listen to the tone of voices. Notice the atmosphere in places you enter. There are signs in your environment that will guide you if you are paying attention. These signs are not dramatic, but they are clear to a focused mind and a calm spirit. There may be a moment when something feels slightly off, even if you cannot explain it. That feeling is not something to ignore or brush aside. It is a signal that something is not aligned with your safety or your peace. When you feel it, pause and reconsider what you are about to do. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being asked to avoid everything or to isolate yourself, but to move with wisdom. There is a difference between fear and awareness, and you are being guided into awareness. Fear freezes you, but awareness prepares you. Stay in that space of calm alertness, where you are fully present without being overwhelmed. There is also something about your interactions with others that requires attention. You may encounter someone who seems rushed, distracted, or emotionally unsettled. Do not allow their energy to pull you into the same state. Stay grounded, speak calmly, and do not absorb what does not belong to you. Type 333 to stay protected. You may also feel a pull to change your plans at the last moment. This may feel inconvenient or confusing, but it is often a form of protection. When something shifts unexpectedly, do not resist it immediately. Take a moment to consider that it may be guiding you away from something you do not need to experience. There is a reason why your awareness is being heightened right now. You are being prepared to recognize something before it fully reveals itself. This recognition will allow you to step away or redirect your path before anything escalates. It is a quiet form of protection, but it is powerful. You must also pay attention to your thoughts. Do not let your mind wander into negative scenarios or unnecessary fear. Your thoughts influence how you interpret what is happening around you. Keep them steady, focused, and grounded in trust. There is strength in your calmness, and it will guide you more effectively than panic ever could. When you remain calm, you are able to see clearly and respond wisely. This is the state you must maintain as you move through the next few hours. You are being guided not just away from danger, but toward a deeper understanding of how to move through life. This moment is teaching you how to listen, how to observe, and how to trust your inner guidance. These lessons will stay with you long after this situation has passed. There may be a point where everything seems normal again, where the urgency fades and things feel ordinary. Do not let that cause you to lose your awareness. Sometimes the most important moments happen when everything appears calm on the surface. You are learning to stay present in both calm and tension, to remain aware without becoming overwhelmed. This balance is what will keep you steady and protected. Do not underestimate the power of simply being attentive. There is also something about your environment that may change suddenly. A place that felt comfortable may begin to feel different, or a situation may shift without warning. When this happens, trust your instincts and adjust accordingly. You do not need to stay where you feel uneasy. You are being given the ability to sense what is right for you in real time. This is not something to question or doubt. It is something to trust and follow, even if it does not make sense immediately. There is a protective presence around you, guiding you step by step. You may not see it, but you can feel it in the quiet confidence that grows within you as you listen. That confidence is not coming from fear, it is coming from alignment. You must also be mindful of your pace, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Do not rush your thoughts. Do not rush your decisions, and do not rush your responses. Give yourself the space to process what is happening before you act. You are being positioned in a way that allows you to avoid what is not meant for you. Every pause, every hesitation, every moment of awareness is part of that positioning. Trust the process, even if you do not fully understand it. There is a shift in your environment that may not be obvious at first. It could be a change in tone, a sudden silence, or a feeling that something is slightly different from what it was before. These subtle changes are not random, they are part of what you are meant to notice. When you pay attention to these details, you give yourself the ability to respond before anything escalates. Type 555 to stay aware. You must also be careful not to let routine control your actions right now. When you move on autopilot, you miss the signals that are trying to guide you. Even if you are doing something familiar, stay present in each step. Awareness is not about doing something new. It is about seeing clearly what you are already doing. There may be a moment when you feel the urge to ignore what you are sensing. Your mind may try to convince you that everything is fine and that there is no need to pay extra attention. This is where many people lose their clarity. Do not push away what you feel, because it is there for a reason. There is also something about your surroundings that requires you to be observant of movement and space. Notice how people are moving, how things are placed, and how situations are unfolding around you. You do not need to be anxious, just aware. This awareness will help you avoid stepping into something that could have been prevented. Type 888 to receive protection. You may also encounter a situation where you feel slightly uncomfortable, even if it seems minor. Do not dismiss that feeling. Small discomfort can be a signal that something is not aligned. When you notice it, take a moment to adjust your position, your direction, or your decision. There is a reason why your attention is being drawn to details that you might usually overlook. You are being trained in real time to see what others do not see. This is not a burden, it is a form of protection that is becoming stronger as you use it. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You must also be mindful of your reactions. If something unexpected happens, do not react immediately. Give yourself a moment to observe and understand before you respond. Quick reactions can sometimes lead to mistakes, while thoughtful responses create clarity. There may be a sudden change in plans or an unexpected interruption that shifts your direction. Do not resist it right away. Consider that it may be guiding you away from something you do not need to experience. What feels like a disruption may actually be protection. You are also being asked to remain steady in your emotions. Do not let fear or frustration take control of your thoughts. When your emotions are stable, your mind becomes clearer and your decisions become wiser. Stay grounded, no matter what unfolds around you. There is something important about the way you move through spaces right now. Do not rush through places without awareness. Take a moment to observe where you are, who is around you, and how the environment feels. This simple act of awareness can make a significant difference. You may also feel a sense of relief at times, as if everything is fine and there is nothing to be concerned about. While it is good to remain calm, do not let that calmness turn into carelessness. Stay balanced, calm but aware. There is a protective guidance around you that is working continuously, even when you are not fully conscious of it. This guidance is helping you avoid what is not meant for you. The more you stay aware, the stronger this guidance becomes. You must also pay attention to timing, not just in what you do, but in when you do it. A small delay or a brief pause can change the outcome of a situation. Do not underestimate the power of waiting for the right moment. There may be a situation where you feel the need to step back or create distance. Do not hesitate to do so. Distance can provide clarity and safety. You are not required to stay in any place or situation that feels wrong. You are learning to trust your inner sense in a deeper way than before. This trust is not blind. It is built on awareness and experience. The more you listen, the more accurate it becomes. There is also something about your surroundings that may require you to adjust your path slightly. It may not be a major change, but even a small shift can make a difference. Be open to adjusting your direction when needed. You are being guided step by step, even if you cannot see the full path ahead. Each moment of awareness is leading you to the next. Trust that you are being positioned correctly. There is a quiet tension in the air that you may not fully understand, but you can feel it if you pay attention. It is not loud, and it is not obvious, but it is there, moving through moments and situations. This tension is what I have been preparing you to recognize, not to fear, but to respond to wisely. When you sense it, do not ignore it, because it is guiding you to stay alert. Type 444 to stay strong. You may notice that certain things begin to align in unusual ways. A conversation may repeat a theme, a situation may feel familiar, or a moment may seem like something you have already experienced. These patterns are not random. They are signals that something is building, and your awareness of them will help you stay ahead of what is forming. There is also something about your environment that may feel slightly off balance. It may not be dramatic, but it is enough to catch your attention if you are truly present. Trust that feeling, because it is not coming from fear. It is coming from your ability to sense what is not aligned. You must remain steady in how you respond to everything around you. Do not let sudden changes or unexpected moments push you into reacting without thinking. Take your time, even if others around you are moving quickly. Your pace is not meant to match theirs, it is meant to match your awareness. Type 666 to stay protected. There may be a moment when you feel the need to speak or act, but something inside you tells you to wait. Listen to that inner pause. It is often the difference between stepping into something unnecessary and stepping away from it safely. Not every moment requires action, and not every situation requires your involvement. You are also being guided to notice the energy of people around you. Some may appear calm, but carry tension beneath the surface. Others may seem confident, but lack clarity. Do not judge them, but do not absorb their energy either. Stay grounded in your own awareness. There is a deeper understanding forming within you now. You are beginning to see that this moment is not about one single event, but about how you move through it. Your awareness, your patience, and your ability to stay calm are shaping your experience. You may also feel moments where everything seems completely normal again. In those moments, do not let your awareness drop. Sometimes the most important signals appear when everything feels calm on the surface. Stay present, even in stillness. There is something about your surroundings that may require you to shift your position slightly. It could be as simple as moving to a different place, taking a different route, or stepping away from a situation. These small shifts can have a significant impact. You must also be mindful of how you handle pressure. If something feels rushed or forced, take a step back. Pressure often leads to mistakes, while calm awareness leads to clarity. Give yourself the space to think and observe before you decide. There is a protective flow around you that is guiding your movements. You may not always see it, but you can feel it when you pause and listen. This flow is helping you avoid what is not meant for you and guiding you toward what is safe. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being asked to control everything, only to stay aware and responsive. Control comes from fear, but awareness comes from trust. Stay in that space of trust, where you allow yourself to see clearly and act wisely. There may be a moment where you feel uncertain about what to do next. In that moment, do not rush to find an answer. Stay still, and clarity will come. It may not come immediately, but it will come in the right time. You are also being guided to protect your peace. Do not allow outside noise, opinions, or emotions to disturb your focus. Your peace is part of your protection, and when you maintain it, you strengthen your awareness. There is something important about how you transition from one moment to the next. Do not carry unnecessary thoughts or emotions with you. Stay present in each moment as it comes, without letting the past or future distract you. You may also notice that certain situations resolve themselves without your involvement. This is part of the protection around you. Not everything requires your action, and sometimes the best response is to remain still. You are learning to move differently now, with more awareness and more intention. This is not something temporary. It is a shift that will continue to guide you beyond this moment. Trust that this awareness is becoming a natural part of who you are. There is something subtle but important happening around you, and it is tied to timing, movement, and decision. You may notice that certain things begin to shift slightly, as if the flow around you is adjusting. These shifts are not random. They are guiding you into a safer position without you even realizing it at first. Trust these adjustments, because they are part of your protection. Type 999 to stay aligned. You must remain calm as these shifts occur, even if they feel unexpected. Sudden changes can create confusion, but your calmness will allow you to understand them clearly. Do not rush to react or fix what seems different. Sometimes what changes is not meant to be corrected, but followed. There may be a moment where you realize that something you were about to do no longer feels right. That realization is important, and you must not ignore it. When your inner sense changes, it is guiding you to step away before something unfolds. Respect that feeling, even if it comes at the last second. You are also being guided to notice how your environment responds to your presence. There may be moments where things feel tense, and other moments where they feel calm. Pay attention to those differences, because they are helping you understand where you should remain and where you should move away. Type 111 to receive guidance. There is something about your path right now that requires flexibility. You may have had a plan, but that plan may need to shift in small ways. Do not hold on too tightly to what you expected. Allow yourself to adjust, because those adjustments are leading you to safety. You may also feel a quiet sense of knowing, even without clear evidence. This knowing is not something to question. It is your awareness becoming stronger and more reliable. The more you trust it, the clearer it becomes. There is a moment approaching where your attention will need to sharpen even more. It may come suddenly, and it may feel brief, but it will be important. In that moment, stay calm and observe before you act. What you notice in those few seconds could guide you away from something significant. You must also be mindful of how you respond to unexpected interactions. Someone may approach you, speak to you, or involve you in something without warning. Do not respond out of habit. Take a moment to feel whether it is right for you to engage or step back. There is also a need for you to remain grounded in your physical presence. Be aware of where you are standing, how you are moving, and what is around you. This is not about fear, but about clarity in your space. You are being positioned in a way that keeps you just outside of what is not meant for you. Even if you do not fully understand it now, you will later see how certain things did not happen to you because you stayed aware. This awareness is shaping your path in real time. There may be a point where everything feels completely normal again. In that moment, do not assume that the need for awareness has passed. Stay present, because the most important moments can come when everything seems calm. You are also being guided to protect your focus. Do not allow distractions to pull your attention away from what is happening around you. Even small distractions can cause you to miss important details. There is something about your movement that requires you to be deliberate. Do not move quickly without awareness, and do not rush through spaces without observing them. Take your time, even if it feels unnecessary. You may also notice that certain things begin to resolve themselves without your effort. Situations that could have become complicated may simply pass without affecting you. This is part of the protection working around you. You are not being asked to control everything, only to stay aware and responsive. Trust that what you need to notice will become clear to you at the right moment. You do not need to force clarity. You only need to remain open to it. There is a sense of alignment forming within you now. Your thoughts, your awareness, and your actions are beginning to move together in a steady way. This alignment is what keeps you grounded and protected. You must also remain patient, even if nothing seems to be happening. Sometimes the most important moments are quiet and subtle. Stay present, even in stillness. You are moving through this with growing confidence and clarity. Each moment of awareness is guiding you further away from what is not meant for you. Trust that you are being led in the right direction. You are now entering a phase where everything you have been sensing begins to settle into understanding. What once felt uncertain is becoming clear in a quiet and steady way. This is not a sudden realization, but a gradual unfolding that allows you to see how each moment has been guiding you. Stay present, because this clarity is what will carry you safely through what remains. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something about your current position that is not accidental. Where you are right now, physically and mentally, is part of the protection that has been placed around you. Even if it feels ordinary, there is purpose in it. Trust that you have been guided into a place where you are safer than you would have been otherwise. Type 1313 to stay grounded. You may begin to notice that certain things you were concerned about are no longer affecting you. Situations that could have escalated may simply pass without reaching you. This is not luck. It is the result of your awareness and your willingness to listen. You have moved differently, and that has changed your path. There is also a sense of calm that may start to replace the tension you felt earlier. This calm is not a sign that you should lose your awareness. It is a sign that you are aligned and moving in the right direction. Stay in this calm, but remain attentive. You are being shown that protection does not always come in obvious ways. Sometimes it comes through small changes, quiet redirections, and moments of hesitation that prevent you from stepping into something harmful. These moments may seem insignificant, but they carry great meaning. Type 1414 to stay protected. There is something important about how you reflect on what has just happened. Take a moment to recognize how your awareness has guided you. You may not see the full picture, but you can sense that something has been avoided. This recognition will strengthen your trust in your inner guidance. You must also understand that this experience is not only about this moment. It is teaching you how to move through future situations with greater clarity and confidence. What you have learned here will stay with you and continue to protect you. There may be a point where you feel tempted to return to your usual habits of moving quickly and without much thought. Resist that urge. The awareness you have developed is valuable, and it should not be set aside once the immediate moment has passed. You are also being guided to remain mindful of your environment, even as things settle. Just because the intensity has decreased does not mean you should become careless. Stay balanced, calm but aware. There is a deeper sense of trust forming within you now. You are beginning to see that you are not alone in navigating your life. There is guidance available to you at all times, and it becomes clearer when you choose to listen. You may also notice that your reactions are changing. You are not responding as quickly or as impulsively as before. This is a sign of growth, not hesitation. It means you are thinking, observing, and choosing your actions more wisely. There is something about your path that has shifted slightly, even if you do not fully realize it. This shift has placed you in a position where you are less exposed to what could have caused harm. It is a quiet change, but it is significant. You must also be aware that not every situation will come with such clear guidance. That is why it is important to hold on to what you have learned here. Your awareness will continue to guide you, even when things are not as intense. You are being reminded that protection is not about avoiding everything, but about moving wisely through what comes your way. You will still face challenges, but you will face them with greater clarity and strength. There is a sense of alignment that is growing stronger within you. Your thoughts, your awareness, and your actions are beginning to work together in a steady way. This alignment is what keeps you grounded and focused. You may also feel a quiet gratitude, even if you cannot fully explain why. This feeling is a recognition that something has been avoided, that you have been guided through something important. There is still a need for you to remain present as this moment continues to unfold. Do not rush ahead or assume that everything is complete. Stay with your awareness, because it is still guiding you. You are not the same as you were before this moment began. You have become more attentive, more grounded, and more connected to your inner guidance. This change will continue to shape how you move forward. There is also something about your future steps that will reflect what you have learned here. You will begin to notice signs more quickly, respond more calmly, and trust your instincts more deeply. You are being guided into a space of greater clarity and protection. Trust that this guidance will continue to support you, not just now, but in the moments ahead. You were slowed down, redirected, and made aware at just the right moments. That is not coincidence. That is protection working through your willingness to listen. There is a quiet realization settling inside you now, something deeper than simple relief. It is the understanding that your awareness has power, and when you honor it, it changes outcomes. This moment is showing you that you are not helpless in the face of what comes toward you. You have the ability to notice, to pause, and to shift your direction before something takes hold. Type 1515 to stay aware. You may begin to look back over the past hours and notice how certain things did not happen the way they could have. A delay may have kept you from being somewhere at a certain time. A hesitation may have stopped you from saying yes to something that would have pulled you into difficulty. These moments were not small, even if they seemed that way at the time. There is also a sense of quiet strength growing within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. This strength comes from knowing that you can trust your awareness and that you can move with intention. It is a strength that will continue to guide you long after this moment has passed. You are being reminded that guidance does not always come in dramatic ways. Sometimes it comes in a simple feeling, a small thought, or a moment of pause. These are the ways you are being led, and they are just as powerful as anything you could see with your eyes. Type 1616 to receive clarity. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something important about how you carry this awareness forward. Do not treat it as something that only mattered in this moment. Let it become part of how you live, how you decide, and how you move through your days. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. You may also notice that your sensitivity to your surroundings has increased. You are more aware of tone, of movement, of subtle changes in your environment. This is not something to ignore or suppress. It is a gift that allows you to navigate life with greater clarity. There is also a need for you to remain humble in this awareness. Do not assume that you will always understand everything immediately. Sometimes guidance will still come in quiet ways that require patience and trust. Stay open and do not rush to conclusions. You are being shown that protection is not about avoiding life, but about moving through it wisely. You will still encounter situations that require your attention, but you will approach them with a different mindset. You will be more present, more thoughtful, and more aligned. There may be moments in the future where you feel unsure again. When that happens, remember this moment. Remember how your awareness guided you and how your willingness to listen made a difference. Let that memory strengthen your trust. You are also being guided to maintain your peace, even as life continues to move around you. Do not let outside noise or pressure pull you away from your center. Your peace is part of your clarity, and when you hold on to it, you see more clearly. There is something about your path that has been gently adjusted. It may not feel dramatic, but it is significant. You have been moved into a position where you are more aligned with what is safe and right for you. You must also be mindful of how you respond to future situations. Do not fall back into rushing or ignoring your inner sense. Take the time to listen, to observe, and to understand before you act. There is a deeper connection forming within you now. It is a connection to guidance, to awareness, and to a sense of being supported. This connection will continue to grow as you honor it. You may also begin to notice that certain things in your life start to feel different. Situations that once felt confusing may become clearer. Decisions that once felt difficult may become easier. This is the result of your increased awareness. There is still a need for you to stay present, even as things settle. Do not assume that everything is complete. Awareness is not something you turn on and off. It is something you carry with you. You are being guided into a way of living that is more intentional and more aligned. This is not just about avoiding what is harmful, but about moving toward what is right for you. There is also a sense of quiet gratitude that may begin to grow within you. You may not fully understand what was avoided, but you can feel that something important has shifted. You are not alone in this journey. The same guidance that brought you through this moment will continue to walk with you. Trust that you will be led when you need it. You were guided, slowed, and made aware at the exact moments needed. That is why you feel this quiet shift inside you now, a sense that something heavy has lifted without fully revealing itself. There is a deeper understanding beginning to settle within your spirit. You are starting to realize that awareness is not just a reaction to danger, but a way of living that keeps you aligned and protected. What you experienced was not only about avoiding something, but about learning how to remain present in every moment. This presence is what will continue to guide you long after this situation fades from your immediate memory. Type 1717 to stay protected. You may begin to reflect on how small decisions made a large difference. A pause before acting, a hesitation before agreeing, or a slight change in your direction may have kept you from stepping into something harmful. These moments may have seemed ordinary at the time, but now you can sense that they carried greater meaning. This is how protection often works, quietly and without drawing attention to itself. There is also a sense of stability returning to you, as if the tension you felt earlier is easing. This stability is not a sign to become careless, but a confirmation that you are aligned with safety. Stay grounded in this feeling, but do not lose the awareness that brought you here. Awareness and calm must continue to move together within you. Type 1818 to receive peace. You are being shown that guidance is always present, even when you are not actively seeking it. It is in your thoughts, your feelings, and your instincts, gently directing you toward what is right. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes. The more you trust it, the stronger it grows. There is something important about how you carry this awareness forward. Do not leave it behind as something that only mattered in this moment. Let it become part of how you move through your daily life. When you remain present and attentive, you allow yourself to recognize what is aligned and what is not. You may also notice that your reactions to situations are changing. You are less likely to rush, less likely to act without thinking, and more likely to pause and observe. This is not hesitation, it is wisdom. It is the result of learning to listen before you act. There is a quiet strength within you now that was not as clear before. This strength is not about force or control, but about clarity and presence. It allows you to stand steady even when things around you shift. It allows you to make decisions with confidence, even when you do not have all the answers. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are also being reminded that not everything needs to be understood in full detail. Some things are meant to be felt rather than explained. Trust that what you sensed was real, even if you cannot describe it completely. Your awareness does not need proof to be valid. There is a sense of protection that continues to surround you, even now. It does not disappear once the moment has passed. It remains with you, guiding you in ways that may be quiet, but are always present. Stay connected to that guidance, and it will continue to support you. You may begin to see changes in how you approach your environment. You may become more observant, more mindful of where you are and who you are with. This is not fear. It is awareness becoming a natural part of you. There is also a need for you to remain patient with yourself as you grow into this awareness. You will not always get it perfect, and that is okay. What matters is that you continue to listen and to learn from each moment. You are being guided into a way of living that is more intentional and more aligned with your well-being. This is not a temporary shift, but a lasting one. It will influence how you move, how you decide, and how you respond to what comes your way. There is a quiet gratitude that may begin to grow within you, even if you do not fully understand why. This gratitude comes from knowing that you were protected, that you were guided, and that you listened when it mattered. You must also remember that awareness is something you carry with you at all times. It is not limited to moments of urgency. It is present in your daily life, guiding you in small and meaningful ways. You may also find that your trust in your inner sense has increased. You are less likely to doubt what you feel, and more likely to honor it. This trust is important because it strengthens your connection to guidance. There is something about your path that has been quietly adjusted. You are now moving in a direction that is more aligned with your safety and your growth. Even if the change is subtle, it is significant. You are not alone in this journey. The same presence that guided you through this moment will continue to walk with you. Trust that you will be led when you need it. There is a quiet shift happening within you now, something deeper than relief. It is the realization that you are not as vulnerable as you once believed. You are guided, and when you listen, that guidance becomes a shield around your life. This understanding will stay with you, shaping how you move forward from this moment on. Type 1919 to stay guided. You may begin to see how awareness changes everything. It does not remove challenges from your life, but it changes how you meet them. Instead of being caught off guard, you become prepared. Instead of reacting, you begin to respond with intention and clarity. There is also a growing sense of confidence within you, not loud or forceful, but steady and grounded. This confidence comes from knowing that you can trust your inner sense. It comes from recognizing that you are capable of noticing what matters and acting accordingly. You are being shown that protection is not always visible. It often works in quiet ways, guiding you through small adjustments and subtle changes. These quiet moments are just as powerful as anything dramatic because they shape your path without drawing attention to themselves. Type 2020 to stay protected. There is something important about how you carry this experience forward. Do not treat it as something that has ended, but as something that has begun. You are stepping into a way of living that is more aware, more intentional, and more aligned with your well-being. You may also notice that your sensitivity to your surroundings continues to grow. You are more aware of tone, of movement, and of the energy around you. This awareness is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. There is also a need for you to remain grounded in your thoughts. Do not let your mind drift into unnecessary worry or doubt. Stay focused on what is real and what you can observe clearly. You are being guided to trust yourself more deeply. This trust is not based on certainty, but on awareness. It is built through moments like this, where you listen and see the results. There may be times in the future where you feel uncertain again. When that happens, remember what you experienced here. Remember how your awareness guided you and how your patience made a difference. You are also being reminded that you do not need to control everything.